Night shift, graveyard shift, 6 p.m. to 7 a.m. shift. Hey everyone, it's Becca here and I have another video for you. Woo! If you know me, I am 100% a morning person. I like to go to sleep at 9 p.m., wake up bright and early in the morning, and start my day. That's my peak, okay? After about like 12 noon goes downhill. But I got put on the night shift. Now, I don't want to be negative. There are a lot of really positive things about working the night shift. Like, there's nothing like being awake at that hour. It's pretty cool because it's like everyone else is sleeping, so it's kind of like you're in like spy mode. It just feels different, you know? It's kind of like something magical about like late night, early morning, you know? Also, if you're working the night shift, that means that your supervisor, your boss, they trust you to be there when there's less people. Or they just don't want to see you. One of those. But since we're being positive on this channel, it's because they trust you. You're special. You can get the job done. Number one, get blackout curtains. There's a window right behind this camera, and there are blackout curtains on the window. My precious boyfriend installed them for me, and it took us forever because we didn't have tools to drill into the wall. But the point is that I actually have blackout curtains now, and they are so helpful. Make sure they're dark because you don't want any type of light waking you up, okay? Secondly, you want to sleep with a face mask. I just have this little tiny one. I think I got it like for free from Victoria's Secret, and it's really comfortable. You don't want it too tight or else it'll leave marks on the side of your head and you'll wake up with a headache. But this one's pretty loose. It's kind of old, but it helps keep the light out. And if you're sensitive to noise, I recommend getting some of those like foam earplugs and sleeping with those. I tried those and they worked. I slept really well with them, except they would fall out of my ears like towards the end of the night, and I'd end up waking up or think there was a bug on me and wake up. So when I got off of my shift, the sun was barely rising. There was a little tiny sun. It was barely rising. So I drove with sunglasses on. You know, it wasn't bright outside at all, but I didn't want any type of light to wake me up because I'm pretty big into sleep, and I read somewhere, don't quote me, but I read this somewhere that, and it makes sense why God would do this, but the sunlight wakes you up, right? It gets you awake and ready for your day, and I wasn't trying to wake up again because I was about to go to sleep. So I had to literally drive with sunglasses on. People probably thought I was crazy. I did get some weird looks because it was basically dark and I was driving with sunglasses. So you just want to focus on your necessities. Don't try to train for a half marathon during your night shift, which is you know, something that I did. Kind of a bad idea, didn't really work out. But once you get your sleep in order, you want to focus on the next big thing, which is like hydration and the food that you put into your body. So in terms of hydration, overnight, like I would just drink a ton of water, a ton of like tea. I didn't do any caffeine because caffeine never really sits well with me. I get too wired because I think I have a lot of natural energy. So I would just drink a lot of herbal tea, and I like to do a lot of research on different herbal teas and their benefits. So like to soothe your stomach, to soothe your tummy, you can do ginger. To do like a detox, you can do like dandelion root. And so while you're working your shift, you're also, you know, helping your body. So that's kind of what I think of. You know, you want to multitask. Then when it comes to food, so I don't think I ever really got this one down solid, but I ate light. A couple months ago when I was traveling a lot for work, I was flying through different time zones, and eating light really helped me out. So I would fast, not because I was trying to like be skinny or anything, but I would fast just because I just felt like my digestive system was too taxed. You know, I didn't want to put too much energy on, use too much energy for digestion when I really needed it, like to travel or to stay up late or to stay alert. You know, I would still eat and make sure my meals are really nutrient dense, but still like not super heavy. So I ate a lot of like big salads, a lot of fruit, veggies. I would do protein, like an egg, or I do a lot of protein shakes. I had this like one meal. I guess it's not even a meal, it's more like a snack. But I would just like blend up like my protein shake with some almond milk, some ice, and like flaxseed and hemp seeds and all those like type of supplements of like those healthy fats, you know. And then I would put it in a bowl, so it's kind of like a smoothie bowl, and then I'd put blueberries on top, like coconut sprinkles, cacao nibs, all that kind of stuff. And it was kind of tastes like ice cream, but you're also getting like your protein, you're getting your fruits in there, you're getting your healthy fats from like all those different seeds and toppings you put. So you want to make sure that you have a balanced plate, your carb, your fat, your protein, and try to stay away from the junk food because that will really work against you when you're fatigued. You want to keep your immune system up and running, so I would just recommend taking like a high quality multivitamin, some vitamin C, staying away from sick people, you know, and just like being healthy in the other areas of your life if you're not going to be getting good sleep. Okay, actually back to food, bring snacks with you to work. Now, at first I didn't even bring food with me because I thought like I wouldn't even be eating during this time anyways. But the funny thing is that like when you're up all night and then you sleep like through breakfast and lunch, that takes away, during that time is when you usually would be eating, but you'd be asleep. So I would bring like a full-on meal, like my dinner or like dinner for breakfast, you know, or breakfast for dinner or whatever, your midnight snack, I don't know. Just snacks, whatever you like to snack on, and something that's like pretty healthy because that stops you from running to the vending machine. And I actually did that a lot. I would go to the vending machine, I would get like kettle corn, Pop-Tarts, just things, bad decision foods, you know, things that you don't want to always, you don't want to make it a habit visiting the vending machine. You want to take control and eat what you have in your fridge, okay, because you spend your hard-earned money on it. Next, you want to exercise regularly. This helped me a lot because it kind of gave me something to do. Here in Los Angeles, especially when I was working those shifts, it was super hot. Like we were going through a heat wave, and so luckily the gym had AC. So that's where you would find me, at the gym. I didn't work out too hard. Like I said, in the beginning, I was training for a half marathon, but then once I realized that it was kind of taking a toll on my body, I decided, you know what, let me postpone this half marathon training until after I finish this season of graveyard shift work. But when I did go to the gym, I would do like yoga stretches. I do have like a history of weightlifting, so you know, pumping iron, do some weightlifting, running on the treadmill, even walking, going for a walk around your neighborhood helps a lot too, riding your bike, just like staying active, and it does help to like get some fresh air. It also, for me personally, if I had a really good like training session, it would help me to sleep better. Now, these last two tips are my favorite tips from my friend. Remember to check out her blog, linked in the description box down below. She's all about optimism, happy, healthy living. You don't want to miss her content. But she said, make time to do personal things you enjoy outside of work. So indulge in your hobbies, hang out with your friends, make plans, whoop whoop. And then also remember, you won't be working overnight for the rest of your life. That helps a lot because a lot of times when it comes to challenges or changes, like realizing that it's only for a season. Find the best in the situation, learn how to deal with it, and you'll end up coming out a better and stronger person. All right, friends, that's the video. If you are working a night shift, or if you know any like of your friends or family members that are working a night shift, maybe they're struggling with it, share this video with them because these genuinely helped me. And I really am only making this video hoping that it would help somebody else, because like I said, like literally nobody requested this, but I wanted to help somebody else on the internet. Also, make sure to give this channel a thumbs up, hit the like button if it brought any value to your life, because that really helps to support my channel, and I'm really trying to grow to 1,000 subscribers. Bye.